Welcome back. So a bunch of stocks on your radar for individual news, but I think it's not really news, but the charts and the technicals that are going to guide the market. So for all those views, Sudarshan Sukhani joins us as always. Morning, Sudarshan. Well, the global cues have not been very positive. Does 8,050 once again become an important fulcrum point to watch?
Yeah, good morning, Latha. Actually, this time even the charts are not going to guide us.
Okay.
The markets are very clearly in a downtrend, but they are still in that trading range, that 8,050 you talked about, or we can think of a range between 8,000 and 8,100. That support has held earlier, and 8,450 has been resistance thrice. So the market is still in a trading range, although all signs suggest that eventually this trading range will break and will go lower. But that's only anticipation. So the charts tell us that we should be positioned on the short side. If there is a rally, then the rally should be used to add or initiate short positions. It's very unlikely that we will go back to 84.50. In between, small relief rallies can come about, and that volatility will have to be accepted.
And what about the bank Nifty? Because that saw accelerated selling last week. If the Nifty fell 3.5%, the bank Nifty fell over 6%. So are there shorting opportunities on that index also?
Yes, unfortunately, yes. The bank Nifty is a short. It's probably going to give us targets which will be lower than the Nifty. We'll see where it lands up. But as of now, even not only the bank Nifty, but a lot of PSU bank charts have completely broken down. Even at current levels can be sold. And the large private sector banks are now offering shorting opportunities. Big distribution patterns are visible. So all in all, this is a year of consolidation. We should be on the short side or step aside.
Okay, Sudarshan, hi, good morning. Just one follow-up question. If one takes a short position at the start of trade today, where should you place your stop loss?
No, that short position will have to be a positional short, a swing trade, not a day trade. During the day, anything can happen. So if suppose you don't have a short position and you want to now take one, that's fair enough. Your stops are 82.50.
Okay. Let's talk about some of your individual buy and sell calls. You have a lot of sell calls on heavyweights. So let's start off with a sell on Hindalco. What kind of target price are you looking at there?
See, the short day trading targets are on your screen, but I think it's coming back to the 100 level. Hindalco has been a big disappointment. That small rally we saw in Hindalco now appears to have been a bear market rally, and that gives us a much lower target price. Well, that's the way it is. It's not only a day trading short, it's probably you can sell calls or take a positional trade on the short side.
Okay. Well, let me come to the individual banking stocks as well. You've chosen Yes Bank. I would have thought ICICI would be on the list.
But actually there was a lot of opportunities. So Yes Bank is now on the verge of breaking down, although ICICI has already done that. It is on the list. Last week it was.
Yes.
Now what Yes Bank is doing is, Latha, for 4 months it was in a wide trading range. That trading range went thrice to 900, 875, 890. Did not succeed. So a triple top is there. That's happened to the Nifty also. Did not cross 84.50. And now it's on the verge of breaking down. So there's a lot of opportunity on the downside. It's just beginning its decline.
Okay. The other stock that you have a sell on is Bajaj Auto. That one interestingly has had a good month gone by. You think that's topped out now?
It seems so, because it had a vertical rally, and that's okay. And we were upbeat, and it came in our buy list. What happened in Bajaj Auto was that suddenly that rally stopped, probably because of the Nifty. But we started a V-shaped decline. Some of the good stocks have stalled; they haven't fallen. This one started a decline. It becomes at least a short-term sell.
Okay. Among the PSU banks, you've chosen Oriental Bank of Commerce. Is that just any one that you have picked, or is it worse than the rest? I mean, more bearish than the rest?
No, it's on the verge of a breakdown. So there is a short-term trading opportunity which is probably superior to other banks. All of them are falling and collapsing. Even Can Bank. But Can Bank is making these new lows repeatedly, and Oriental Bank is just on the verge of breaking down. Perhaps we'll get a bigger thrust on the downside.
All right, let's brighten up the mood with some buy calls now. You have a buy on JSW Energy today. Take us through that.
Well, JSW Energy fell and found strong support at 100. On Friday, it had a very nice and strong rally. For all we know, this support may hold. Now, these are hope trades. In a downtrending market, buying is always it's in anticipation and hope. But JSW Energy has otherwise been a strong stock. It hasn't shown signs of collapsing as others have done. I would be a buyer here.
Okay, and finally you have a buy on NTPC. Is it that people normally buy NTPC when other things are falling?
Maybe, but it's also that the energy sector somehow, these two stocks, not energy as such.
Yeah.
NTPC is telling us that for the last 3 days it's been rallying. Maybe that's the reason, but a small momentum upswing is visible. So we go and buy it and see whether there's more to it.
All right, Sudarshan, you have a good day and a good week. We'll, of course, touch base with you in just a while from now. But here's a quick recap of Sudarshan's stocks for the day, starting off with the buy calls. He has a buy on JSW Energy with a stop loss at 101 and a target of 112. He also has a buy on NTPC and a sell on OBC. On OBC, he has a stop loss of 194 and a couple of more sell calls, as you can see, on Yes Bank, on Bajaj Auto and on Hindalco. All the targets and the stop losses are flashing for you on the screen. So a slightly cautious view coming in on the markets. Expect more downsides.